So we are still yet to deal with the issue of obsession. So we understand you not bringing friends or close to your family and all those things. But in this situation where a man, you have a driver, he's obsessively compulsive over how the driver is making passes at you. You have a house girl in the house. You are worried if your husband is looking at your house girl. These are obsessions that is triggered by just an association with other people. So therefore, where do we draw the line from jealousy and obsession? We've not really addressed that.
Yeah, so when it becomes an obsession, it becomes unhealthy and toxic. Now, as a human being, you know what works for your mental health. So you understand that, okay, this is a little bit of jealousy. Okay, I can always talk to him and say, don't worry now, don't be afraid. This is just a normal relationship. But when the man now says, I don't want you hanging out with this person, I'm suspecting the driver is looking at you this way, you cannot have a male trainer to train you, you cannot have this, you cannot have that, you know that it has gone beyond the normal jealousy and you need to seek help.
I used to have an Igbo boyfriend. You know, Igbo men, they are possessive. They can be possessive, but they know how to look after. You know, they will make sure that you don't want for anything.
Yeah, okay.
So I had this Igbo boyfriend. So I was young. I was in my early 20s, and then he would come. I'm at the shrine. You know, we are dancing. I wasn't. My brother didn't have a band. It was my father's band, and he would come. He would say. Then one day I saw this friend of mine and he hugged me. Hi, Kiniko. Like, so then I went to my ex. Undu, how now, Kiniko? Who was that guy holding you by the waist? I said, huh? I said, who was that guy holding you by the waist? I said, Undu, I beg you. What are you talking about?
People calling his name, that's the word you do.
I said, who was that guy holding you by the waist? I will slap you now. I said,
Slap you.
That was the end of the relationship. Because I could not, because the guy that he just came, he's an old friend. Anyhow now, so I didn't take it.
That wasn't healthy.
That was not healthy.
That wasn't healthy. There are different situations and different scenarios, and there are no absolutes.
Yeah.
You always pick what works for you per situation. Now, if you have the idea of marriage, first of all, or relationship, is to become companions, to be able to share with the other person. So I have a very bad day at work and I go home and the first person I want to talk to is my guy. And I gist with my guy. It becomes a problem when I have another guy who is either a best friend or a colleague, where instead of reaching out to my guy to give my gist, I give it to the other person. That's where it becomes a problem. And it could start with being in close proximity all the time. It starts very innocently. It's not like anybody plans to cheat when they get into a relationship. That happens. That's on one side. Then there's also another angle where you understand, you are not complaining about every other person you see around, every female you see around your husband. That's not your problem. Your problem is this particular person. Something I'm seeing in her eyes.
So good. Why can't
I do not
trust?
So you take away the obsession where you are obsessive, where it's about every other sex.
That's obsession.
Obsession. But if it's in
a particular person,
in 15 people, your husband has 15 female friends around. But you now spot one person and say, the way this person is looking.
So now, therefore, so I like to merge what you said and what you said your mother-in-law had said at that time, where you now bring this person home. So me, that you saying to me, I'm jealous before saying, okay, let's have a gathering. You have independent people, and people are upset. Let them see for themselves. Let your even husband see for himself. Be sure that am I comfortable with this guy. When your husband immediately says, this guy came around and there was something about it. He was laughing too much. I think I'm not comfortable.
Now you have separated it, because that's what I'm saying. You cannot on everybody that you meet, because if it's not the one that takes you to work, it's the one that you are at work with. Do you understand? So you cannot be obsessive, insecure like that.
I'm a man.
But I understand energies, I understand chemistry, I understand vibes. I get that.
You do understand it.
Sometimes it's not even the person that comes and picks you every day. It's the one that when you pass a particular gate waves you a little wave, small wave, and then some. the partner picks up the
Ma'am.
phone. What is that about?
Yeah, right.
So you're not obsessing about
Ma'am.
every time you leave the house, but you're wondering about somebody
If
that
I'm a
seems
man.
to interest you in a
If I'm a
particular
man,
way. That's
Yes.
and I'm advising all men, if there's a man picking your wife every morning, stop it.
Anyway.
And I advise
What's
women
your
too.
experience?
If there's a woman that is following your husband every day,
Stop it. Yeah. Well, are there signs women can observe today, and even men can observe in their homes? They should begin to suspect like this
I can give you
daily
one sign.
pickup or daily
I
bringing
can
food
give
for
you
you.
the
is a
first
problem.
sign.
Yes.
When the woman is too friendly with you, with you, the opposite,
wife.
the wife,
the
wife of
okay.
the picker, who is the woman?
So
that
the
is
girl
picking
who is
husband.
constantly going with my husband now tries to be my friend
She's too friendly
with me.
Kwe Morayo.
Hey, that's a good
number
one.
one
I didn't even
sign.
know that one. Really? So in the opposite sex, if the man who's picking up your wife comes to you and tries to be so close to you, my buddy, could that work for men?
It will work for men, no?
But he's trying to be your buddy.
When you have gone out, it's on your couch.
I think we will end up blocking many people in for what they did not.
Okay, another pickup sign. Another sign is when your spouse is constantly talking and say that even Ronke felt like this.
talking.
Ronke said this.
That's the sign.
He's constantly referring to Ronke said or Sharon said. Every single time this person is dropping the conversation. Suspicious. Why is this? Why are we always talking about Ronke?
Or no, he starts even using her phrases. Like, let's say she says, You've heard it from her, and then you start hearing from your husband.
Something has happened.
Okay, catchphrases. Oh, I love that. So those phrases that person uses, and not only your husband start using that phrase. You know, they've been talking longer than these are nuggets.